Hey there guys, we're going to be making a pretty cool video here showcasing how this type of door lock works. And this is with just me studying it for maybe 20 minutes. But it's pretty cool. There are 3 parts that go to it. There's this part that you use to lock it. You turn it and you can no longer open it, but if you twist it back, then suddenly you can turn it either way and it opens it. So let's take off the pieces. As you can see, there is a little rod in here. What that does is it plugs into that little thing in there, and by spinning that little lock, it spins that rod to be this way in a locked position. And how the lock works is, let's go ahead and focus the camera in right there. 3 times zoom. Ooh, look at the look at that quality. When I lock it, you see how it went down? That way when you turn it, you can see how it's getting stuck on that inner ring. But when you unlock it, it goes up and suddenly you can spin it. Let's turn it the other way so I can show you the other side. This is another part that locks. Go ahead and get it into focus here. When I turn it, you can see there's a little metal thing that goes down. And it goes back up when you unlock it. Pretty cool. And the little spring in there gives it that springiness so that it can go back to, the regular position. I love this camera. So when you put this piece, when you open it, that little thing in the middle turns. And when you put this in there, the metal thing turns. What that's doing, I have to refocus the camera. There we go. When you turn it, either way, it's pretty cool how that works. I don't know how the mechanism in there works because I can't exactly take that apart, but there is something going on in there with some gears that's moving a bunch of mechanical things to make this thing move. And this right here is an prevent you from putting a card through there and unlocking it that way. I don't know how that works, but oh, it does. And when you put the key in here, this is attached to the rod. So you put the key in there and you go to lock your door, and that's what happens. People can't get in now. When you put the key in there and you turn it, it unlocks and you can go about your day and go in your room. Whoops. So you're going to see we got it positioned this way. Let's go ahead and put it right there. Put it inside. It's locked. Wait, no, it's not. Because both these knobs turn independent of one another, or dependent of one another, and this thing in the middle is free floating. Let's go ahead and lock it. And now you can't open it. Let's do a 10 times zoom on this. I went too far. Lock. That's unlocked. And locked. Unlocked. Let's do it slowly. locked. It's pretty cool how this stuff works. There's so many mechanical parts in this one little lock. There's sure a lot going on in here. You can see how this thing right here is pulling on a spring, and what's stopping the spring is that little barrier right there. Pretty cool stuff. Hope you enjoyed the little showcase.